Threats are made against Rahul Gandhi. Drones, even pagers. Is our political leaders back home?
Views expressed in this blog are hosted on my own website, are strictly personal, and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Namaskar. Hello and welcome, friends, to Straight Bat, my weekly video blog where, as the title suggests, I comment with a straight bat. We live, my friends, without any exaggeration, in highly troubled times. We've seen what's happened already in the United States in recent times. The US presidential candidate, the former US President Donald Trump, has survived 2 assassination attempts in recent months. Across the world, you've got rockets, drones, even pagers being used as weapons of destruction and to target the enemy. As I said, we live in very dangerous times. Which is why, my friends, the last thing you want to see is our political leaders back home issuing open threats and violent speech to target each other. Sadly, in the last week, that's just what happened. Leader of the opposition and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi has been at the receiving end of what can only be described as dangerous and unacceptable targeting, bordering, some would say, almost on a conspiracy to somehow or the other single out Rahul Gandhi. Just let me cite the cases in the last few days alone. The BJP leader, Tarvinder Singh Marwa, was spotted at a BJP event openly issuing an assassination threat against the leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, when he said, "Rahul Gandhi, baaz aaja, नहीं तो आने वाले दिनों में तेरा भी वही हाल होगा जो तेरी दादी का हाल हुआ."
राहुल गांधी बाज आजा, नहीं आने वाले टाइम में तेरा भी वो हाल होगा राहुल गांधी जो तेरे दादी का हाल हुआ.
For those who don't know Hindi, you better behave or you will meet the same fate as your grandmother, is what was said. And remember, Mrs. Indira Gandhi was assassinated. Turn now to Sanjay Gaikwad, MLA in the Shiv Sena, Shinde, the ruling party of Maharashtra and an alliance partner of the BJP in the state. On the 16th of September, Gaikwad publicly announces a bounty of rupees 11 lakhs for anyone who he says will cut the tongue of the leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi.
मेरा चैलेंज इस राहुल गांधी को, जो बाबा साहब का संविधान करने की बात करते हैं, जो इसकी जिवा छटेगा, मैं उसको 11 लाख का इनाम दूंगा, जो मेरे बाबा साहब का संविधान बदलने की बात कर रहा है.
Turn now to my third example. Minister of State for Railways in the Narendra Modi government at the center, Ravneet Bittu, on 15th of September 2024, Bittu, a former Congress MP from Ludhiana, while speaking publicly to the media, called the leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi, as the number 1 terrorist of the country.
राहुल गांधी खुद देश के नंबर 1 टेररिस्ट, अगर किसी को मेरी ख्याल से किस पे इनाम होना चाहिए पकड़ने के लिए, या देश का सबसे बड़ा दुश्मन जो जिसको लाना चाहिए एजेंसीज को, वो आज राहुल गांधी है.
Mr. Bittu appears to have made that statement deliberately to provoke, some would say, public anger, hatred and outrage against Rahul Gandhi.
राहुल गांधी इस देश का नंबर प्रथम आतंकवादी है.
It amounts to incitement to violence and a breach of peace. Remember, this statement of Bittu was widely publicized on TV channels and across social media. Turn to the fourth case. A UP government minister and a BJP leader from Uttar Pradesh, Raghuraj Singh, on 16th September publicly says that Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition in the country, is the number 1 terrorist in India. Each of these statements, my friends, are open threats being issued by various BJP leaders and their allies. They seem to call for, some would say, bodily injury assassination, either way, violence onto Rahul Gandhi. Not only do they show personal hatred, but they amount to deliberate incitement to violence by responsible public figures. In any other criminal justice system, the police would have swooped, acted instantly, and acted against those responsible for making these unacceptable, dangerous remarks. Sadly, the police in our country take their orders from whoever their political masters are. At the moment, Rahul Gandhi is in the opposition, so therefore becomes a soft target for members of the ruling party in BJP ruled states. Why else has not a single member of this government openly condemned the language being used by the likes of Bittu, a union minister? Remember, this is a union minister who has sworn on the constitution of the country. Ironically, whose own grandfather and former Punjab Chief Minister, the late Beant Singh, was assassinated by terrorists. That such a person in such a responsible post should make such a comment with no censure from his own leadership is deeply troubling. I know what many of you are now going to say. What about the Congress leaders who over the years have wished death on Prime Minister Modi or made similar deplorable remarks? Remember how Congress workers were accused and found on tape of raising slogans like Modi Teri Kabar Khudegi, that we will take you to the graveyard? Remember also how Imran Masood, now a Congress MP from Saharanpur, was caught using the phrase Unki boti boti karenge, again with reference to the Prime Minister in the 2019 Lok Sabha election campaign. Masood was arrested at the time, but got a Congress ticket in 2024. To my mind, all these comments made against the Prime Minister were wrong, unacceptable again, condemned at the time, and in most instances actually led to swift action.
Even more surprising is the manner in which a senior leader and BJP President JP Nadda has virtually justified the remarks that have been made against Rahul Gandhi. Yes, when Narendra Modi ji was called Maut ka Saudagar by Sonia Gandhi, that too was wrong. But that cannot be an excuse for the kind of violent remarks being made today against Rahul Gandhi.
Remember also how Congress leader and spokesperson Pawan Khera was arrested suddenly by the Assam police for using the word in a press conference, Narendra Gautam Das Modi. Again, a remark that was entirely avoidable. A criminal case was filed against Mr. Khera. He was made to deplane from a flight. But at least Mr. Khera was not calling for violent action against the Prime Minister in the manner that we are now seeing BJP leaders calling for it against Rahul Gandhi. Therefore, I ask the question, today, will anyone act when direct threats are made against Rahul Gandhi in the manner that we saw the government of the day acting against Congress leaders rightly in many cases? When Rahul Gandhi is called a terrorist number one, when someone says his tongue must be cut and offers a bounty for the same, should this not lead to instant action by the authorities? I'm sorry, my friends, such utterances to me appear to be only made with the aim to cause unrest among the general masses and to provoke them through hate-filled remarks. That these remarks are being made by responsible leaders of the Bharatiya Janata Party and their allies can only jeopardize the safety and security of the leader of the opposition. Sadly, we live in an age of abuse on social media, occasionally on television studios, in public fora. Only a few days ago, two guests in a television studio almost came to fisticuffs with each other, abusing each other on air. And it was allowed to go on, almost as if violence had been normalized even in a TV studio. A hyper-polarized political climate is being created, my friends, that is dangerous for public peace in this country. This violent, incendiary language will only stop when the police acts in a dispassionate manner against the culprits, whichever party they belong to, files FIRs, throws a law book under the Bharatiya Nyay Samiti, the new IPC, and ensures prosecution and conviction. This country, my friends, has already lost one sitting Prime Minister to an assassination. One former Prime Minister was also killed and assassinated by terrorists. That these two individuals happen to be Rahul Gandhi's grandmother and father is further reason to be extra careful. You can have political rivals and adversaries, but you do not need to create enemies to the point where one side is calling for violent action against the other. All I can therefore say is let's stop this madness before it is too late. Think about it. That was the Straight Bat. Do of course subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more such videos. For now, stay well, stay safe. Jai Hind. Namaskar.